So at the moment, Wargaming are giving out some tank codes which allow you to have rental for 7 days of a variety of tier 8 premium tanks, and the code that I've used at the moment is for the AMX M449, the French tier 8 heavy tank. And it differs from quite a lot of the French heavy tanks in the fact that its frontal armour is particularly good at 190mm at the front, and the turret is 250 at the front and 120 on the sides. You will notice though that the side armour and the rear armour of the tank are significantly weaker on the hull, which makes side scraping not really a viable tactic. So instead you can just poke it forwards and drive at your opponent. It does also have another weak spot, which is this cupola, or cupola, I think it's pronounced, the correct one, on the top, which is the commander's hatch, which gets quite easily penned, and people who know how to aim for it or know where the weak spot will just target that tank. Accurate tanks at short distance will take you apart, and so if that's the case, it's probably better to fall back to a longer distance where you can protect it a bit better and shots will miss. Another option is if you either angle your tank up by driving up a slope because you've got 10 degrees of gun depression, which is quite good, or by lifting your gun up so your gun blocks the shot at the turret, at the little cupola. As you can see there, a shot at this angle would be blocked by the gun. It's got reasonable mobility. It gets up to 40 kilometers an hour quite quickly. Its traverse speed isn't too bad. Concealment, obviously it's a heavy tank, it's pretty bad. The gun's got an average damage of 300 per shot and an average penetration of 332, and a reload time of 9.66 seconds, although bear in mind this crew does have brother in arms. The aiming time and the dispersion are reasonable, although with that aiming time you're probably not going to be sniping with it, and it can do an average damage of 1864. Because it's only a rental tank, I've only equipped it with binoculars camo in there and the toolkit, although, you know, you could really get away without these two as well. I would recommend, if I was keeping it, I'd probably go for the gun rammer, because obviously quicker reload speed is better. And I'd almost certainly as well go for the vertical stabilizer, so the accuracy on the move is better. And then for the last one, you could either go for the gun lane drive, but I'd probably go for the improved ventilation. Now, got first aid kit, repair kit, and extinguisher on it as well. Just for those cases, I've had to use the extinguisher twice now, and I've only played it a handful of games. So, it is a frontline tank. You can even in tier 9 games take it frontline, and the armour is reliable enough, although you might struggle to damage without using premium ammo. But the premium ammo is quite good. It's got a penetration there, value of about 263 on average, and compared to 232 for the AP. I've also taken some HE for cases where someone's side scraping and is on low health, or if I need to track somebody. Now, you've got to be careful not to get flanked, because your side armour is weak, and you've got to be careful of this. And bear the cupola at the top. Now, bearing that in mind, we'll take it a little go into a battle and we'll have a little look. So here we are, happily on top tier. It's in Muravanka, and it's an assault game, and so you've got to go and capture the base here. Now, arty can be a problem. But as I said, this tank's got good frontal armour and it's got good turret, so hopefully by taking up a position around about here I should be able to hold down and cause some damage. The 50 TP, the Polish premium heavy tank, that has also got thick turret armour though, so this could be a problem. It could be a bit of a slanging match and see who can give us the best support. So, off we go. As you can see, at the moment I'm only doing 31 kilometers an hour when it's got top speed of 40. I guess that's because the ground here is supposed to be quite soft. The 3 arty could be a real problem for me here. especially because the M44 and indeed all the American RT seems to be slightly overpowered. By slightly I mean very. See if I can spot anything. Doesn't look like it. There's the RT, first one. Might be a good idea to get rid of this Cromwell. We've got support coming. So we'll bum rush him, finish him off. And again get behind the next hill for cover. Spot KV-85 moving. Aim for the rear, hoping I'd set fire to him or at least damage his engine somehow. Doesn't seem to have done it, but quite a high roll on the damage, that's quite good. See the IS is being hit. By Artie. I've never understood why people want to drive behind heavy tanks like that in that situation. And this is a problem with the RT. It's found its range. Killed my commander and my loader, which is not good. So it'd have been nice to have a big repair kit there. Repaired my commander because he's more multi-role. And again, Artie finds me, this time only splashing me, for which I'm eternally grateful. Decided to switch flanks in part to get away from the Artie, who's beginning to crucify me. Got to wait another 10 seconds and then I can repair either my driver or my loader. It's going to be my loader in this case. So then I've actually got a rate of fire. I can now reload a bit quicker. Difference between 10 seconds, I think it was something like 16 or 17 seconds. Not what I wanted there. Finish him off. Dangerous tank, the WZ-120. And again, an Artie. I'm hoping I can kill this SU-152. And then after that, someone can finish the Artie for me. Well, there we go. 1627 damage. Artie loves you. That's something you will notice in any kind of heavy tank which has got a lot of potential. The Artie will gun for you. That's exactly what happened there. But I finished with 3 kills, 1627 damage. Used the frontal armor well. We'll have a little look at that in a second. RT is very frustrating. And here we go, so we can have a look at the stats. So that's 1627 damage dealt in total, and 3 kills, including this first spotting of 1 tank and some more spotting damage on another couple of tanks, a total of 626 when including track damage as well. As you can see though, that only still gives me a 3rd class mastery badge in this tank, and also get sharpshooter for hitting with accuracy and causing more 5 for threat for causing more damage. Then my tank has hit points, puts me 3rd in the team. And we'll have a look at the damage blocked now. Only 390 that time, which was I think mostly from the one shot from the SU-152. But RT will go for you, so be aware of that. Try and move a bit more unpredictably than I did. It's also earned me 32,000 credits, which would have been 57,500 with premium, and I've got 902 experience and 1,353 crew experience. And as you can see, I've got automatically accelerate crew training, so this experience will have gone into bonuses for my crew. If you want to gain more free experience to convert, then you can deselect that automatically. Accelerate crew training, but I wouldn't recommend that. So there you have it. If you have French heavy tanks, it's pretty good. I'd recommend it. I think the Scorpion G is probably a better money maker at tier 8 of the ones that I've played on this rental scheme. However, this can be useful in the right situations. If you are top of the tier, you do want to fall, bottom of the tier in a tier 10 game, you do want to fall back a little bit because things will penetrate you with a bit more reliability, and you probably want to use your APCR a bit more. But any questions about the tank, please let me know, and I will give the code out to anyone who leaves a comment in the comment section below and likes the video. So all those people, you will get this tank for 7 days. If you do that, as I said, like the video, leave a comment below, and I will then give you the code. Okay, thank you very much guys, have a nice day.